To ask the question.
How were you introduced to David Bowie?
First of all, when I was around 15, I used to go to a club called The Royal in Tottenham. When I lived in Stoke Newington, that's where I was brought up. And they used to play a couple of records sometimes in between. You know, actually, it was one of the slow ones, believe it or not, was Space Oddity. So I'd heard of it, but I didn't really know who David Bowie was. And I'd heard Changes on the radio, and I liked that. But then one day I came in from somewhere, wherever I was, and the Old Grey Whistle Test was on the TV, BBC Two, and David Bowie was on there. They were featuring David Bowie, and one of the songs, he played a lot of songs, but one of the songs that really blew me away was 5 Years, and I discovered it was from the Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. I went out the next day, blew all my pocket money, bought that album, and then from then on was just hooked. Bought the albums previous to that, Hunky Dory and all the rest, just couldn't get enough really. So I've been a lifelong Bowie fan. Haven't always liked everything that he's done. So I've dipped in and out over the years, and obviously life takes its toll, marriage and kids and all kinds of things. But there were key moments like things like Let's Dance and stuff like that that really bring you back. When he died, it was a big shock, because it's like almost like a parent really, or someone that's they've always been there as far as your life is concerned, and when they're gone, they're gone. It's very difficult to handle. Ultimately, I started doing the David Bowie store, which you can see, which really celebrates David Bowie and everything about him, and grown lots and lots of Facebook friends through it as well, and just really rediscovered the talent of David Bowie. That's it.
How important do you think David Bowie is to the community of Brixton?
I think it's very important, because for the community of Brixton, it's a focus point for people, and they get visitors from all over the world coming, particularly because of the mural and because of where David Bowie was born in Stansfield Road. So maybe a lot of the wider community don't realise it, but a lot of tourists come to Brixton simply because of the connection with David Bowie. And every year on the anniversary of his death and his birthday, there are lots of events and things going on all around Brixton which celebrate the life of David Bowie. So yeah, I think it brings a lot into the community, sometimes even if the local community don't always realise it.
What makes Brixton a great place for Bowie fans?
Well, great place for Bowie fans simply because it's the birthplace of David Bowie. There's always events going on related to David Bowie, which it's very prevalent. You can edit that bit out, I guess. And Morley's store here in Brixton are the ones, actually, a lot of people don't know, are the ones that actually in 2013, well before David Bowie died, they commissioned the mural on the side of the wall in Morley's store in Brixton. And that's one of it's become an icon really that people come to visit. And also inside, I don't know if you're aware, but inside the Morley store on the staircase, it has reference to David Bowie. It says a Starman was born. So that's on the staircase inside Morley's store as well.
What's your fondest Bowie-related memory?
My fondest Bowie-related memory has got to be my mouth hanging open when I heard 5 Years for the first time. That really stuck with me all my life.
Yeah. And last one, if you could choose just one word to describe Bowie's impact on you, what would you choose?
Bowie's impact on me, it's very deep. It's very deep, and it's very hard to describe one thing really. It's influenced various areas of my life, and still a lot of his music, in particular one called Thursday's Child, I can relate to that in life terms very much. If you want me to elaborate on that song in particular, in Thursday's Child, I guess you'll edit some of this stuff.
This is the radio, right?
Yeah. In particular record that relates to me and my life, I feel, is Thursday's Child, because he talks about, in the early part of the song, how he's tried lots of things and nothing's really amounted to much, and it didn't, similar to me. But the one thing that he's had success with and he wants more time with is the love of his life that he's met. And for me, the line, "Throw me tomorrow," he's just really saying, give me more time, because I've found this wonderful love, this achievement. I just want more time to love and enjoy it.